So, the end of NBA super teams, and what do I think about? Can you have a league with it and people's thoughts on it? You know, it's not going to be a super team no more, but it's going to be maybe somebody that was really good, very good, who had potential. I'm looking at the situations like Porzingis when he went to the to Celtics. That's helped the Celtics out. Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland got knocked out in the second round with their record they had this year. You see guys that were almost there, being in situations where they can, Rudy Gobert, uh, Julius Randle, Carl Anthony Towns. Um, I say this to say that mid level, like I'm not gonna say mid level, high second tier, almost seen as low first tier guys are gonna get a lot of movement. Now Jimmy Butler's too old now, but got other guys that fit that criteria that are younger. You see like Pascal Siakam when he went to Indiana, that was a big move, obviously. That was kind of moves. Those kind of moves where they fit. Then you get a middle, second tier, middle, real in the middle, like Alex Caruso going to OKC. You know, um, he's close to third, but high. We'll call him middle, second tier because he can play and he can score a bit. That's what is the money where it's at today. But I'm gonna say something interesting though. They are more than ever gonna need a super teams to fund what they're trying to with all the money, with all the what they're trying to generate. But the problem is all the guys that were the elite are old. And the problem is that there isn't when they pushing for the face, they're looking for someone that can bring in the jersey and the revenue. So I think that's one of the reasons why they hang on to dear life for LeBron and for Steph and tolerate Durant. Because that's really, when you're talking about personalities, that's a problem at the NBA because they're looking for some star power. And who's generating star power? Does Giannis generate? Now, Giannis is the man everybody wants on their team. And I do believe if he was in a big market, he might get some of that love. Jokic is starting to get some of it. SGA is still polarizing, which is it's hard to take. And Luca is that dude that he has the Rolls Royce, but sometimes he comes with a Volkswagen engine. So there's that situations, but and of course we can't even talk about Zion Williamson and John Moran because that So where is the star power going? And Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and the market is there for Tatum, but it ain't really, it's just like, So we're in a real strange situation where they ironically want to have the star power. They want to form these teams. I think it's what the powers that be want more than ever. It's just it ain't there now. Because believe me, they're gonna be some moves. But who's the ones that's gonna be? Who is? That's why they're pushing hard for Ant Edwards. You know, they really are, and they're hoping Cooper Flag comes into Dallas and it's up. They really are. Want a young star to emerge where they can say, "Hey, we got born bred star power." Because all this TV money that they're generating and moving with, bringing NBC back, and ESPN, all that. Well, Amazon Prime and all that. Well, they need some. They need to shift some interest, and even for the casuals. And the problem is, where is it going to come from? Because there is no, and that was very middle of the road. The parody is so real. Do you entice people by keeping with the parody, or do you try to move people to the big markets? Because some people are going to be hating that OKC and Indiana are in the finals. And this is a great example of where parody 101 is in full effect, which I like. But you got to remember something. There's people who like basketball, they don't love it. And there's a difference. So we're looking at the super team thing is over, but yet the powers that be are still trying to figure out how do we form something with what we got. And who is that next face? It's like Star Search. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm on time. Peace.